For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Kelly Schultz. Joining me from the BSU women's basketball team is senior center Kate Warmack from East Grand Forks, Minnesota. And first of all, Kate, your team just started practicing a couple weeks ago. How do you think, as you're a senior captain, how do you think your team's done so far on the practice court?
You know, I'm really pleased with how we're doing this far. The freshmen came in and worked hard right away, and that's really all you can ask of them. And I'm pleased with the leadership shown by the sophomores and juniors as well as my fellow seniors.
Well, you finally got out there to play a game, a D1 opponent, South Dakota State University. Despite the 100-57 loss, how do you feel you guys played?
You know, there's like two choices you can pick in exhibition. You can pick people that are bigger, faster, stronger, like South Dakota was, or, you know, you can play someone who you can beat up on and, you know, just kill by 50. But overall, you know, I'm not mad about the loss because I think we definitely learned a lot. It forced us to play perfect. You know, it showed us like some things that we can and can't get away with. So I think, you know, the score doesn't really give justice to the way that we played, because I really do think we hustled and we worked hard, and I don't think the score really showed that.
Well, I know you and your fellow senior, Morgan Lee, also each had 14 points on the game. But the other thing that I noticed from the stats is that you outshot the Jackrabbits from the free throw line and from outside the perimeter. Those are positives you guys can build on, right?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we have great outside shooters. Morgan's doing an awesome job. You know, she'll be very successful this year as well as the other members. And, you know, it's always nice getting to the free throw line. It means you went up hard and, you know, finished well and hopefully get that three-point play.
Morgan mentioned last week when I talked to her that the one thing you guys need to do to get wins is to not give up any turnovers. You guys had 15 against the Jackrabbits, obviously a little different team than you're used to. Do you think that was caused by first game jitters or nerves or just the flow of the game overall?
Yeah, we did have two freshmen starting, so I think everyone had some nerves, but I think they probably had more nerves than most. But again, this other team was, you know, just that much longer and stronger, so those 50-50 balls that went to turnovers, most of them went to them, and you really had to have a perfect pass because, you know, if your pass was off a couple inches, they were long enough to get that turnover.
As a captain, what kind of team goals have you set for your team?
You know, we have a list in the locker room that we try to get, you know, it's like winning the 50-50 balls, not having more than 15 turnovers, getting more offensive rebounds. So I think as a team, looking at those goals, it's something that we would like to strive for.
Well, you've got a bunch of time left before you face your next opponent. November 5th, you'll head to Grand Forks and take on UND, another D1 opponent. How do you get ready for them?
You know, I think just cleaning up some of the mistakes that we made for South Dakota. There's a lot of glaring issues, and then there's a couple that just need a little tweaking. So I think this week in practice, you know, we all kind of got a taste of what it's going to be like. So those jitters and nerves will be gone, and we can really focus on what needs to be done.
You came into this season with 81 career blocks and tied for 5th all-time at BSU. Do you even think of those stats as you head into your senior year?
Oh, not really, no. I just try and get out and play, and, you know, most of the time I try to block a shot, it ends in a foul. So I just try and go straight up and hope to get the block and not the foul.
You're a nursing student here at BSU. Have you decided what area of nursing you want to work in?
I'm pretty open so far. I'm pretty flexible, but I have a growing interest in the OR, so we'll see where it takes me.
Have you guys even thought far enough ahead for the NSIC and who's going to be your biggest or toughest opponents?
Yeah, I think, you know, everyone's guaranteed into the playoffs again this year, so that kind of takes a little pressure off, but we really would like to have a home court advantage for the first section game, so just being in the top, you know, half of our conference is a big goal for us.
Good luck, Kate, and thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.